If I was in a therapy session with a client when a parent suddenly came in worried about their child's progress, and I knew I had another client that was coming in for their scheduled session, I would first ask the parent if they could kindly wait for me outside while I finished my current session. I would let my current client know that I was sorry about that instance and that we would go over our current goals and what they need to do before we meet again for our scheduled time. Then at that point, I would greet the parent once again that came into the room, and I would also greet the client that has just showed up for their next appointment with me. I would let that current client know that I will be in the room in a moment if they would like to wait for me in there, and then I would quickly assess the situation with the parent. If this was an emergency situation and the child was regressing and something was occurring at this moment, I would quickly have another clinician colleague come into play here and see if the parent was comfortable with them helping them fill out paperwork or a report, so that when I was done with my client, I could quickly assess the situation and help the parent and their child. And in that case, they still feel heard and they are being spoken to in that moment, and they are not waiting for me or for anybody else to help them, that they have current help. If this was not an emergency situation, I would briefly go over with the parent in about a minute or two about where their child is at and their goals, where we have been progressing, and what we are looking forward to in our next scheduled appointments. I would let them know that I understand any of their frustrations, and I would also tell them that after I meet with my client, I am more than happy to meet with them if they're available for a 10-minute follow-up, or just at our next scheduled appointment if we need to schedule it sooner. That way I can maintain confidentiality and respect my other clients' time while still assessing the parent's needs.